Hello everybody, I'm Tenchi509. Welcome to Mass Effect 2. So, I had a bit of a hiccup when recording the first episode. Apparently the sound wasn't recording properly. So, I basically lost like 2 hours of footage, which was like the beginning of the game. But to kind of recap, since the events of the first game, I had died, come back to life, met up with Tali, figured out who killed me, I got a new ship, and now I am on my way to recruit a team of renegades to aid me in my quest of revenge, which is basically this entire game in a nutshell. It's just come with me. We're gonna get revenge. You know, for me, I'm getting revenge. We're the Revengers. But I had just gone through and talked to all my crew members. I kind of was hoping to share some of that, but I'm gonna play the game as I was intending to play it, where I do a mission and I basically do a recruitment mission. I do the dialogue on the ship afterwards, and then keep it at that. Or if you guys would prefer, I would just have like an entire episode dedicated just to dialogue, so that way you guys could just skip that if you want to, and you get straight into the action. Let me know in the comments below if that's what you want me to do, or if you'd just rather have it all in one place and just say, okay, alright, and you just chill out from all that action and just listen to some good old lore, because this game is rich with lore. That's another reason why this is one of my favorite games of all time. I'll always come back to it because the lore is just so good. Honestly, they expand on the lore of Mass Effect with this one so much that it's just that much fun. There we go. I keep forgetting I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. Sorry for all the jerky action. All right, so we're going on our first recruitment mission, which honestly is the easiest, and you can also get a loyalty mission out of the way. We're not going to Omega yet. Just gonna point right down there. You see that little dot right down there? That's Omega. Basically, yet another space Las Vegas. Anything goes. There we go. Oh. Okay. I forgot that in this game it's a click and drag. It's weird. But just gonna make a mass relay jump. I'm also gonna take care of something else while I'm there. We're going to the Citadel to recruit Kasumi Goto. Essentially a master thief who's able to hack almost any system and essentially become a ghost. So that's one thing that we're going to do. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to go talk to the council and reinstate our Spectre status, because being dead, you know, they kind of had to take away my Spectre status. Spectre status doesn't really help when you're dead, especially for 2 years. So we're gonna go through, and oh my gosh, it looks as pretty as ever. Well, my frames dropped like 30 frames, but it still looks so pretty. Oh yeah, rocking my armor. Here we go.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Wonderful.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
You sure about that?
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
You and Cerberus?
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
And here we are. Would you like to tell me what this deal is?
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm
Wonderful.
looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
It's actually a really fun mission, so when we get to it, you guys are gonna love it.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
That's never the case.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
She is absolutely one of my favorite characters. She had to be a DLC character, too. So, if you wanted her, you had to pay for her. But now, with the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, you just got her. Which is pretty freaking awesome. Alrighty, checking with security. Hey there.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Obviously.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
Technically, I was.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system.
Excellent.
Just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Alrighty. Cops.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Pretty sophisticated stuff.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually, you'd have to go through the Station Security Administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to Customs and Immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
My lord, is that legal?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
Hey, do it.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go.
You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
That's the plan.
Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Hey, booty!
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
I would ask him a few more questions, but to save time, we're probably just gonna move on because that is a lot of stuff to cover right there. So
I should be going.
time to go.
You need anything else, let me know.
Plus, a lot of the information about the wards and stuff, you can get a lot of that information from just wandering around, really. Going to the Presidium. I really do love how fast it is
This
to load.
meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
Counselor Udina isn't available, but as his top advisor, I speak with his full authority and approval. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
It's good to see you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
Look, I need your help. I'm probably not going to get it, but I'm going to still ask.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
I mean, you're half right. But still, how do you explain the giant warship that nearly took over the entire station?
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Oh, how their tone changes in the third game.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated. By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. If Counselor Udina were here, he wouldn't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
Well, I'll take it. Oh, take it and run.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the Council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
Might as well not burn bridges.
Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Easy enough.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Hello there.
Stopped by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You went to the Council behind my back. Do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
Hey, hey.
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you still had no right to do this without my knowledge. Maybe it's time the Alliance found me a new advisor.
Anderson took
Don't
an
be an
impossible
ass.
situation and turned it into a win for both sides.
You can say you knew all along, or you can explain to the Alliance how you want to replace me for doing your job.
You don't leave me much choice, but I know this game. I'll tell the other counselors I'm on board.
See ya.
So long, Counselor. Maybe we'll meet again sometime.
I think it would be best if I kept my distance. Strictly for appearances, of course.
What an ass. As bad as Udina was before, he's 10 times worse now that he's part of the Council. Better him than me, though. And he's done a good job promoting Alliance interests with the Citadel.
You haven't forgotten how you got here. The rest of them, they're buried in procedure.
Some of that is necessary. This place, the scale of it, doesn't hit you even when you're standing in it. But crack the files on interspecies relations, there's no end. We don't need an outside threat, Shepard. The balance here seems like it's fragile enough.
Sounds about right.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Sounds about right.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Now, here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Apparently not.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Olenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
Understandable.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Working for Udina isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Could always come with me.
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
See ya.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Well, that's just apparent.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Hello there.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
It's always funny. Let's see, so I got a new armor piece and metagel capacity. So let's stock up on that and stock up on that.
This should come in handy.
And then let's head to the other stores before heading out.
Welcome to Sarenus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard.
Do I know you?
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why is the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
Got him.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled, but I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
Nice, nice.
What can I do for you?
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and...
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
Got him. Looks like we got a message from Shemesh Bhatia. If you guys remember, he's a gentleman from the first game that asked you for help regarding his wife's deceased body. They were reluctant to return it to him because her wounds weren't consistent with normal weaponry. So they were trying to study her body. But I said, no, you give that man back his dead wife. So let's read this message. I'm not even going to try to read it in his voice. I'm just going to use mine. Otherwise, I feel like I'm going to butcher it with the accent. Commander Shepard, Mr. Udina offered to pass on a message for me. I wish to again express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nerili, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I've now opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Nerali's picture hangs on the wall, and Alliance soldiers eat for free. It is the least I can do to honor the courage in which both you and my wife have served humanity. Sincerely, Shemesh Bhatia. So yeah, it's definitely touching when they add special little events like that.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that, but I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
Hey, I liked it. It's fine.
Very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
I think that'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
I kind of want to see what Joker says about Kasumi, because usually he has a thing to say about all the crew members that you pick up. So if you want to hear Seth Green make funny comments about your crew, then you always just go up here to talk to him.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Serious? Cerberus? Seriously, dude? Cerberus disagrees.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
That's it for now.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I guess nothing to say about Kasumi. That's alright, though. She's a DLC character, so chances are that she doesn't get too much time to interact with other characters. Alright. Speaking of which... There we go. Beckenstein. Let's see. The recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonization efforts, Beckenstein founders had a decidedly less agrarian plan than Eden Prime. The mission for Beckenstein's first colony was becoming Earth's off-planet manufacturing base, integrating humanity into the galactic culture by producing needed goods. Meeting with mixed success for the first generation, Beckenstein then leapfrogged its competition by producing high-quality luxury goods that went straight to nearby markets via the Citadel. Today, Beckenstein is known as the Humans' Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth and the have-nots are rarely spoken of. Huh, there's some lore for you. Apparently, this is our manufacturing place, but it's also a place for criminals. So, yeah. We'll get to Ilium later. That's basically an Asari world that deals in the same stuff, just for the Asari. So our only squad member is going to be Kasumi for this mission. Not all the other missions are like this, but she is actually one of my favorite characters to go out and do missions with, because she has a lot to say. Okay. Let's see. Any for me? No? Okay. So.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
I assume that's my moniker?
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover.
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
It sounds like my man. Not really.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
They fixed the camera angle. If you play the original version, the camera's a little lower. And it's worse when you play a female character, because it's like right there on your tits, and it's like, bruh. Kasumi, my eyes are up here.
That's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a side-on. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
This isn't just another heist. It's personal.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious?
Yeah.
KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Imagine the dough you can make by selling it to the Shadow Broker, which, if you guys remember who the Shadow Broker was in the first game, they're an information dealer that basically will buy and sell secrets to the highest bidder, which this would be a really great secret to make tons of money off of, which I think is what Hawk's plan was from the get-go.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds Keiji's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. Keiji never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
There it is. There's that camera angle I was talking about. If I was playing a female shepherd, which if you guys want, you just let me know down in the comments. Just Kasumi, my eyes are up here.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
This is the most unique loyalty mission out of all of them, which that's what this is. It is a loyalty mission. So you get to get this one out of the way.
Stop.
Heyo.
After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Hawk. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
You're Irish.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you?
What do I know? I'm just
You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Oh, why, of course.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
Sounds about right.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, lucky for you, I'm a...
Find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Lucky for you, I'm a charming talker. Haha. Alright, so...
How did you ever contain that situation in the hall?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rats would dog.
There we go, I just had to get my frames back.
He's making it too expensive to do business
Ah!
with Omega.
Frames,
I hear some
frames!
mercs are coming together to deal with it.
There we go.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
I love that.
Password protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters.
Okay.
And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
You gotta love all the outfit choices that they make for the Mass Effect people. It's like, you gotta get that emphasis on that booty.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Let's get over there. Also, I probably should have said this earlier. This is an adult-rated game, so yes, there are adult themes here. A lot of the romance options too are explicit, if you know what I mean.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
Should I put that back? I never asked that question, but putting that back might be helpful. Let's see. Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of the party. The place is locked down tight, and Chief Ro's in charge. No way Ro will let us get past her. I'd rather stand around boarding on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry, Samuels.
Chief Ro, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
Hi, guys.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go.
Aw, I thought I was gonna bypass. But okay.
Ready when you are.
Let's do this. Alright, start the bypass. Boop. Boop. Gotta be very careful. Don't cross your circuit boards. There we go.
Someone's coming.
You can't be back here.
Take him down.
Right shot.
Good punch. Just grab some metagel, access the wall safe, get some extra credits. Hell yeah. Let's see, what do we got here? Nance. I have that problem too. So many passwords around here. I can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia. So it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. That voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, wanna grab some beers? Let me know. Samuels. And get some Sam Adams. Yeah!
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. We still need that voice sample from Hawk.
Is that historically accurate, or look at that? Ah, Krogan. Let's see. Well, let's talk to the man.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready.
Sure thing. Let's do it.
After you.
Itchy nose, sorry.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
You expecting trouble?
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Wow, there's a speech for you. Thank you. Hope you're all having a good time.
Said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
Well, looks like he let me go, so alright. Let's see, I didn't forget anything, right? Yeah, no.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I do have authorization.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Chief Rose.
I have authorization from Chief Ro.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Ro, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
Enjoy the party. Clearly he does not want to be here. I'm so glad I'm playing on PC. Look at that water detail. I love it. I want that. But it's so expensive. The last time I had a waterfall,
Look for
it was
anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
working on it. Last time I had a waterfall, it was really hard to maintain and it got sludgy, so.
Found a sample?
No. A credit chit.
Credit chit. Oh, 1 credit. 1 credit, really? You suck. Okay, let's see. Nothing there.
Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source.
Shoot.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though. No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack Keiji's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
Oop. Wall safe. Here we go. There's the money. Give me that money. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, crap. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Yeah, that's what happens when you fail.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Let's see. Keyboard, nah. Let's see. Okuda. Description project update. Or decryption project update. Little progress to report. We now have completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Wow, that's a lot of languages. Imagine trying to learn at least 3. Research into the Okuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it's possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The permutations could be infinite. I suggest that we begin investigating alternate methods for breaking through the security box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the data pad. He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's dangerous in here. Let's see, just go down here.
That got it. The barrier's down.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Ah. There we go. Now we're in.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Oh man, this suit is so stiff. Ah, gotta get it off. This is not the thief you're looking for. Also, I thought the plating on her torso, I could have swore that was like metal, but again, I love playing on the PC because the details are so much better. But that's pure leather that she's wearing right there. Makes you wonder why she's not like making a whole bunch of noise when she's walking. Details. Let's see. Don't really have a whole lot to choose from anyway, so I'm pretty much stuck with what I have.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Well, before we do that, why don't we take a look around?
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
I wouldn't... yeah, I wouldn't count on that. But I do like how it looks all damaged and worn, because it would be damaged and worn.
Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that.
A lot of Krogan statues. I guess it makes sense because of the Krogan rebellions. Or at least the Rachni Wars. Let's see.
This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
I kind of want to say this is a Turian design, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, this is a nice little Easter egg. This is actually something from Dragon Age, if I'm not mistaken. I still got to play the Dragon Age games, but I think this is like an ogre or something. I don't know.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
Yeah, considering. Pretty sure it's a high-level creature too, so...
Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here.
That's...
Turian art is rare outside of Palavin. For good reason, I say.
Yeah.
I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes.
Yep, Grogan.
This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone?
That's some interesting text, too.
Creepy.
You gotta love the voiceover right there. Creepy.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing.
Sounds about right. We'll get to that one in a second.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
Yep, just about right. Some good stuff right there.
That's impressive. Not sure what it is, though.
I wouldn't know either.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
That's a really interesting question. It also looks like he's got the conduits right there, so that's also strange. But considering that he's got a quote-unquote Prothean statue over there, yeah. Let's see. Got the gray box there.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This looks interesting.
It's actually a really good gun. It's one of my favorites. And let's pick up the gray box, which, how did you get this in someone's head? Ah, it's gonna be painful.
There it is.
Then again, I feel like they have to go off certain models, otherwise I wouldn't be able to put it in. Or at least have it be noticeable.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code locked.
You got a big head.
I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die. Scream.
Shut up.
No!
Have I got your attention?
Hello there.
That shut him up.
Thank you. Got it.
Kill them.
Ah, crap.
Who's got
No crap on that one.
company?
If you could not walk right in front of me. Charge is probably not what I want here. Woo! Nope. She on fire! Ah, come on. Oh, you gotta love the angles.
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
Oh, good. They conveniently provide me a weapons locker. But I don't need it. I like this gun. Oh, what? Ah! You know what they say. Ah, I was about to Leroy Jenkins this. Probably not a good idea with a heavy around. Okay. Boop. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. Playing this on, Ah, come on, Kasumi. We're not even playing on Insanity. I'm not picking you up. Nuke it! See, that's why I like to shoot their heads off. Woo! Yeah, once you upgrade this thing, it is super powerful. Woo! Light yourselves on fire! Come on, you mercs, let's see a little smoke.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
Yeah, that seems apparent. But before we do, I need to look around. Don't see anything. That's okay. Oh, here we go. It's hacking time. Let's see. Find the matching code segments. Locate and select the code that matches the code displayed at the top left corner of the screen. Avoid red codes. Find all matches before time runs out, or to hack the security. So, let's do this. Ah, right. Okay. I have to play it with the, Got it. Okay. And then, where's... Gotta watch out for all these bad codes. There we go. I can't play that with the mouse, so that's weird. Alright, easy. A lot of heavies here.
There they are! Over there, cover!
Hold up. I said boop! Ah. Okay. That didn't work. I thought that was gonna blow up. Probably better that it didn't. Boosh! I love that move.
It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those things.
And now you tell me.
That guy.
Don't let them out of there with my property.
My property. Ah! Hey, clearly you don't know who I am. Oh, hey! What the heck in a handbasket? Don't do that. Sheesh. Here we go, he's at range now. Ow, ow, ow! Turn around. Headshot.
Get down.
I love it when they go boom. Hello there.
Going silent.
Let you take care of that.
Down you go.
Got him. Let's see. Nothing of note from what it looks like.
murderer.
He's getting to you. Don't let him get to you.
Now you see me.
Gotta use the environment. Something you learn from Assassin's Creed by knocking people into tables. Just pick up that med kit that you made me waste!
This might be useful.
Ooh, tech damage. Nice.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
I'll take care of this myself.
Need some cover.
If only I had a sniper rifle. Boom! Headshot!
Going silent.
Let's see. Shotgun.
Going silent.
Da-ba. Ooh, she did. Just salvage those. Aha! Palladium. Need that. Oh, another thing in this game is you need certain minerals in order to upgrade your weapons and powers. Otherwise, your weapons won't be as effective against tougher foes, like the collectors themselves. Who, even on normal, they are hard to beat. So, in between episodes, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of harvesting. Heh, that's another gun I wish I had right now. Assault rifle would be really helpful. Oh.
Get down. Could have done this the easy way, Goto.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Look left. Look straight ahead.
You just told me to look left. Just gonna wait here for a second. Ow. Whoop.
Up ahead.
Lay down your weapons.
Burn! Need more ammo.
They're to our left. Here they come. Going dark.
Bushki. Nice punch. Shadow Strike is a really good power to have. Especially when Kasumi's AI cooperates with you. Let's see. Where's she going?
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Gun hit back and with full shield. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shield.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Going silent.
Oh, aren't you just romantic?
Look straight ahead. Focus.
Kanji. Headhunter!
Eat it.
Nice shot.
Shepard, I need a clear path to run. Got a clear shot. Here we go.
The one cool thing that she does. And then throughout the entire rest of the game, she's like everyone else. Whoa! You got problems.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
How did you not smack your face when you came down?
Careful, men. Want to keep her face.
They're coming from the front. We've got company. Ready to engage. Now you see me.
Yeah, if I was to play this on Insanity, a lot of these guys would have like extra health bars, so they'd be a lot harder.
On our left.
Yeah, but there's only one you, so you kind of have a problem. See what I mean? Some power cells. I'll gladly take those. Thank you. Yes, I know you're right behind me, but I just wanted to make sure that I got everything. There we go. Some more credits. That's all I really want. Now let's get out of here. Again, how do you get that into somebody's head? It's like you gotta replace an entire portion of the spinal cord in order to uplink that.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please. Kasumi. Destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
You gotta love stories. Can't save the memories?
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No.
Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
You keep the gray box then.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
No problem, friendo. Broke, blind, and bedlam. And gained the loyalty of the thief. Mission summary. The heist was successful. Keiji Okuto's gray box was recovered and remains in Kasumi Goto's possession. Donovan Hawk was killed in the destruction of his gunship. Kasumi is loyal. So that's the little first loyalty mission out of the way. Once I recruit everybody else, then their loyalty missions will follow one by one. Usually starting with like Jacob and Miranda because they were the first. They were the first people to be recruited to your mission, and then so on and so forth. There's a particular way that you should play it to make sure that you don't mess up any of your loyalty missions, because a lot of them you don't need to try too hard. All you got to do is just go in guns blazing. But some of them are actually a little bit more knowledge based, kind of like how Kasumi's mission starts versus how it ends. So now that we got that done and out of the way, let's check our messages real quick before we go and talk to some peeps, because I got my mess sergeant his ingredients, so gotta try whatever he's cooking. And let's talk to Kelly really quick.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, what's up?
That'll be all.
That'll be all.
Take care.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I've been going through Keiji's gray box. It's so nice to have him back. Even in that form, I miss him. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen.
If you're not using the right technique, then yes, it is.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
She actually does have like little snippets here and there about certain crew members or certain things that go on. And then there's basically her entire history that could be just told from these objects alone. So you got a little painting here.
That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an ID as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work. Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Again, just pure history told by the environment. I love this game just for that.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
I'm trying to see what the name is right there. Rake Derkin? Looks Russian. I'm not entirely sure.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how KG and I met. We never did turn it into our employers.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Sure thing.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
I think it's kind of funny. I don't know if it works the other way around, but Asari can eat almost anything, as far as I know. I think the few dishes that they actually do struggle with are Krogan based, but that's just because Krogan tend to eat some of the harsher things in the galaxy, as far as I know. All right, let's talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
And you see, there it is. That you get a little deeper into some of these characters, and they just get better, which I really love with this game, because the further you go into relationships and stuff like that, it's just like, wow, you had a terrible first impression, but you got layers. You got layers.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
And also that'll factor into a few things later on in the future, because the more you dig into some of these characters, the more they reveal to you, and it's actually good to talk to them because they have a lot to say about their past, their families, and the certain views that they share. And it's just great. It's just fantastic. Some of them are a little bit more interesting than others, but, you know.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
Don't be formal.
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
That sounds about right.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Kind of funny how they were able to sweep an entire Reaper under the rug. It's like, what? That's a pretty big rug.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus puts you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
Yeah, none needed.
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Again, layers. A lot of these characters have fantastic layers that just get better as you proceed. So that's always great. Just gonna change up my outfit a little real quick because as much as I like the suit, I like the hoodie better. There we go. So I will leave this episode just changing my casual appearance real quick. There we go. Alrighty, and with that, I am all out of time for this one, but thank you guys so very much for watching. If you like this, please let me know by hitting the like button and commenting some of your favorite parts from the video. If you want to see more, please subscribe and make sure to stay up to date using that little bell icon, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you later.